Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Never Lose Your Nerd. In this video, I just want to talk about X-Men, the animated series, X-Men 97, Season 2, the triumphant return after a glorious Season 1. My God, it was so good. If anything was a 10 out of 10, that's probably a 10 out of 10. Probably 9.5 though, but series was great. It was excellent the way it ended off. With my favorite villain of all time, Apocalypse, just coming out, being in Egypt and in the real time. I was so excited. Like I said, first season was almost perfection. Second season, I already did a video. I think it was after episode 2 or 3 about Age of Apocalypse or Rise of Apocalypse. They pretty much did the adaptation of the comics. If you want to check out that video, I was so hyped after that one. Oh my God. Like I said, Apocalypse is my all-time favorite villain. I love Apocalypse. I love his story. I love his backstory. I love just him as a villain. His powers are amazing. I mean, X-Men, the animated series, is really what got me into comics and especially X-Men. I mean, growing up, I think I lived in the best time. We had Spider-Man, the animated series. We had Batman, the animated series. We had X-Men. We just had the best cartoons of all time. And yes, I would probably say X-Men, the animated series, is probably my favorite of all time. It really got me into, like I said, uh, movies like that and superheroes and action heroes and all that. Besides Star Wars, that's my favorite. So, man, I just love it. Like I said, took a long time for it to come back. So season 1 was amazing, but season 2, I didn't really love it as much. Like I said, it started off excellent. It started off great. It's like Apocalypse is my favorite. I love Kang the Conqueror in Egypt. I love like I said, the backstory following the comics, Rise of Apocalypse, just his whole backstory basically to a T. I love it. I've been wanting to see that. Wish they could do that in live action. Like I said, Kang the Conqueror, him being Rama Tut, and then Apocalypse finding the celestial powers. That's how he gets his metal form, or how he evolves into from Insabot Nor into Apocalypse, getting the celestial powers and taking those over from Kang, and then Kang runs off as he always does because he's really a coward. But I really want to see this iteration of Kang someday. Hopefully, they can redo Kang, do him the right way. But I like the X-Men, and like I said, this series just went off after like the first arc. It just went off in a different direction. They had the Brood, and then they had Polaris coming in, which Polaris is cool. I enjoyed her being added to the team, but it just I don't know. This season just felt weird. It felt just all over the place. Said after the beginning, it didn't have a cohesive story like season 1 did. It seemed like it was one big story. It stayed all together, and it just I don't know, it just didn't work for me as much this season. I was really looking forward to it, and it just seemed like maybe Bo DeMayo leaving and maybe just not. I don't know. Just seemed like everybody wasn't on the same page for the second season. So I really hope they get it together for season 3. Like I said, I still loved it. I still really liked it. Not as good as season 1, of course. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. The way it ended was okay. Nightcrawler dying. I actually did get emotional with that. But it's like, okay, Gambit died, and then Rose gonna sacrifice herself, and then what? Gambit's gonna want to die again because he wants to be with you. You want to be with him. So I understand you love him and you want to sacrifice for him, but neither one of y'all is gonna be happy if both of y'all are dying for each other. So Nightcrawler took the ultimate sacrifice and took their place. So that was cool. We got a lot of Nightcrawler this season and a lot of Jubilee. Which Jubilee was fine. They kind of upgraded her powers. It's kind of corny at times, her blowing her bubbles, and just seemed like she could just kick everybody's butt now when before she would literally lose to everybody. But you added Sunspot, Bishop had a bigger role. Just overall, it seemed like the overall team though kind of fell off. Cyclops was missing, Storm so Wolverine was missing most of the time. So like I said, I just didn't really like the direction the season went. Like I said, after the beginning was awesome. Magneto dying was crazy emotional. I mean, and then Professor just talking crap to Apocalypse, like your mother should have left you in the desert. You should have died. It's like, man, that's not the Professor I know. He got pretty harsh with it, but I mean, his best friend got killed in front of his face, and he was just mad. And why did they change Cerebro to Cerebra? I mean, I don't want to get into it, but that's really weird to change Cerebro to Cerebra. Whatever. And then from the X Mansion to X Corp, that didn't really go anywhere. The X Corp building got blown up. I guess they were trying to be like another Genosha, trying to be by themselves. My God, there's just so much crap happened this season. Like I said, I wish they would have just stuck with the Apocalypse. After Apocalypse left, it was like he possesses Gambit, and then it looks like he killed Apocalypse, and the Apocalypse is still inside him. I didn't like it. I wish they would have just kept with them chasing Apocalypse, Apocalypse coming back to try to kill them, and then them fighting him. Because I love Apocalypse in his metal form, and his his form he is in the comics and the animated show. I just love his powers, and God, just I can't stop talking about Apocalypse. I really hope they do him justice in the animated series or in live action. I really hope one day they can really do a good job with him. Hopefully they can do the Age of Apocalypse saga. But I'm kind of rambling. Like I said, let me know what y'all think. Did y'all love this season? Did y'all kind of like me thought it would started off really good and then it kind of fell off? It wasn't as good toward the end, and it just overall wasn't as satisfied. Just episodes seemed shorter. This season felt even shorter. I was every week I was looking forward to them. And by the time they were done, I was like, oh, that's it. Man, just wanted so much more out of this. But hopefully we don't have to wait too long. I think they're doing a new season every year. So I'll be waiting for the next one. Like I said, let me know what y'all think. If you would, please like, subscribe, hit both notifications, and see you in the next one. Bye.